Welcome into another SR51 Media Show. I'm your host, SR51 Media. Hopefully you're having a good day today. If you're not, hopefully it turns around for you. We have volume audio. We have gameplay audio that might need to be muted. Okay, the stream's running well. Thank the Lord, the stream's running well. We're going to be entering, we just beat the NFC champion Packers versus us, 35-45. So we're going to be moving forward to next week to find out who we play in the championship. I heard it was the Bills. Pro Bowl. Everybody get all healthy. It's the Buffalo Bills who will meet us at the Super Bowl. We're going to be talking some things in chat, of course. The PlayStation 5 Pro, I have my opinions on that. Discord, there's new updates about that I'm going to be talking about. So you're going to want to stick around. Change the color of my background. Might be a little less bright, but that's probably needed for this time of thing when it wants to connect. Alright, let's go to upgrade players. Tyson Campbell. Ooh, he's almost a 93. Yeah, basically a 93. Man covers 2, press 2. Great pickup. Okay. Let's go to the play window. Check and make sure there's no injuries. Hopefully there's no injuries going into the Super Bowl. No injuries, yes. Everybody's back. Oh, more upgrades. Awuzie is getting better. Put this on. What's his man-to-man like? He's pretty good on both, actually. Well, we haven't played man-to-man, but I call a lot of zone. Put it on the zone. 2 play recognition, 1 tackle, 2 zone, and an ability slot. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Malik Willis is getting better. Put this on scrambler. Can Malik go to the practice squad? This is going to be our last year with Malik. I have different plans for different quarterbacks. No ability unlocked for Awuzie. He got on the ball, unfakeable, and deep out zone. Okay. So we're going to be moving over to the roster to make sure everybody's in the right position. Okay. Okay. Left in. Defensive tackle looking nice, but we can get better at defensive tackle as well. Couple spots I want to get better at. And younger as well. Quinyon Mitchell's up to 87. Cooper Jazeen is up to an 82. Kool-Aid is up to an 82. Justin Simmons at 91. CJ at 90. Kick returners are good the way it is. Third down running backs looking good. Power halfback. Najee Harris, slot wide receiver. Hollywood Marquise Brown. Who runs better routes? Is it that he runs better routes? Oh, he runs better routes. He doesn't have the same release, but he runs better routes. What's his catching like? Catching is good. Catching traffic. What's that catching traffic look like? Catching traffic. Now he's beating him in speed, right? That's why he has the upper hand. Oh, okay, but it's not that far off. Hollywood, I might be looking to do away with, so we're gonna go with the younger Action Jackson in this one because Hollywood has been dropping a couple balls. Like when he goes to get hit, he'll drop the ball. So I'm gonna give it to Action Jackson and see how he works in Super Bowl. I think it'll be easier coming across the middle with him. I would prefer to wear my red today. So we're gonna put, what's y'all color rush? Oh, y'all got a red. Okay. Y'all can wear the red. Y'all color rush. We'll wear the black. Multiple defense. Unbalanced. Wear like a 91, 92. Oh, before we set this up, hold up. We need to see what their strengths and weaknesses are. See what their strengths and weaknesses are. Let's see here. So they normally offensive points per game. They normally score 27. We normally score 30. They normally pass for 243 yards. We normally pass for 23. So they're a top 10 pass yardage team. The rush yards they normally get, we're first at 131. They have 84 to 23rd. Offensive points per game, we normally give up 21. They normally give up 23. Offensive pass yardage, we normally give up 246, which is around the number they normally get. And they normally give up 230, which is 30 more than what we normally get. Offensive rushing yards, we normally only give up 68. They normally give up 109. So if we normally do, let's say 270 yards in the air, 270 yards in the air, and another 110 on the ground, that's like a 350 offensive yard game. I think we can get it done. Their main guys are Josh Allen, of course. Greg Rousseau, I know him. I had him on my team at one point in Madden. And James Cook, their halfback, which I think we can handle. Yeah, I think we're good. We got 21 staff points. I think we got as much as we can get on offense and defense. I'm going to put, what's this? Get this, and then we'll come back and get that. All right. Let's do this here. Let's do this here. Hopefully we come away with a bowl victory. Now let's set this up again. Okay, put y'all in your color rush, which is blue. Or really, you know what? I feel like y'all could be blue. I feel like y'all could be blue and we could be red, because I feel like it's going to be like an offset, you know, like you could clearly tell who's your player and who's not your player type thing. And I think it's cool that we go out in our reds, where it's a red versus blue game type thing, you know? You don't get to do that all the time. Normally you might play like the Chiefs or something like that. So it's rare to see the Bills in the Super Bowl, but hey, they're a good team as well. Now I'm going to be calling every player on the list so that way you can know everybody that's attending the Super Bowl. So I have X Factor wide receiver A.J. Brown, X Factor halfback Saquon Barkley. They have superstar X Factor quarterback Josh Allen. I have X Factor quarterback Jalen Hurts, X Factor wide receiver D.K. Metcalf, X Factor defensive tackle Jalen Carter, X Factor free safety Justin Simmons, X Factor left defensive end Hassan Reddick. They have X Factor wide receiver Kenyon Coleman, X Factor right outside linebacker Matt Milano. I have superstar right tackle Lane Pave the Lane Johnson. Superstar right defensive end Chase Young. Superstar right guard Wyatt Taylor. Superstar cornerback Iron Mike Tyson Campbell. Superstar strong safety CJ. They have superstar cornerback Razul Douglas. I have superstar kicker Jake Elliott. Superstar cornerback Shadobio Owuzie. Superstar tight end Dallas Goddard. Superstar cornerback Quinyon Mitchell. Superstar left outside linebacker Matthew Judon. They have superstar right defensive end Nathan Chisholm. And superstar kicker Tyler Bass. And superstar halfback Austin Eckler. So they are stacked as well. It's not just a team with no X Factors and superstars. Let's get out here and see if we can make it happen. Hopefully we come home with our first bowl victory tonight. Ooh.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
That was cool. That was cool.
Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's gonna be a good one, and it's all up next.
It has been a season full of twists and turns, and it all reaches a crescendo here tonight as EA Sports so proud to welcome you to the marquee event of the NFL calendar, Super Bowl Sunday. The moment is upon us, and we've got what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion Buffalo Bills taking on the NFC champions. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
All right,
and nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback.
Right,
the way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
60 years of Super Bowls have led us here. More history to be written tonight as we get underway. And he'll take it off past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now.
The wild part about it was I lost to Josh Allen in the second or third year.
You can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you got the biggest game of your life to win.
Into the air right away is Allen. Shakir holds it in.
You had two people on you right there.
Before they work it across midfield. A good pick up there. 26 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Motion man is Shakir. And for the throw here, that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Find his weakness, gentlemen. Find his weakness. I'm going to go for the rush.
Allen going to throw. Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir.
Second and 2.
He'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Well, that's not just his first, not his second already, his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done.
They haven't used James Cook all day.
Coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can
don't commit too much to the run. We have some good people on the run. If we come at him, we should be able to stop him.
Play action. Now it's Allen.
That's right.
Pressure, and down he goes.
Come on,
Bryce. Back at the 36. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4.
Well, it's always easy to second-guess a call, but maybe you should have just handed it off here on 3rd and short instead of keeping it on a play-action pass attempt. Now it's 4th and long, and just gave the defense a lot of momentum to build on for the next series.
And that is no good. Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. Well, that is not what you want to see from him on the big stage, obviously. And he's been so reliable all season long.
A big part of why they've gotten here to this game. But you have to wonder, Will this haunt them later as the Super Bowl progresses?
The Honolulu offense set to take over possession of the football.
Let's not come out two guns too blazing.
So the long
Stretch.
field goal misses, and now the reverse. You're in a tough spot defensively. They'll start the drive at the 43. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. You look at this Super Bowl, the second appearance for this head coach. The first one did not go as planned, as we all know. But what do you think he's learned from that first go-around?
He learned how much it hurts to lose, and that's what you hear from coaches so often. They don't remember the wins.
His first throw of the Super Bowl is intercepted. And the Bills are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Interception right at the back. Sorry about that, fellas.
Following the interception.
Can't believe I did that. That was super messed up.
And that
Alright,
could
good
be
hit.
incomplete. Too
Good
tough
hit.
to hold on to that
Gotta
one.
sit
It's
in.
second down.
Got locked in. I was too far away.
Couple
to see.
target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial
That's my
hit to
fault,
draw
gentlemen.
that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Motion man is Shakir. Here's Allen. And this one
Good time. Good
Too
time.
much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Give me cover 4 quarters. I feel like you're going to stretch it to the air.
In this one, the only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Allen from the gun on third down. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll go down.
Couldn't stop him behind the line.
Inside the 30.
Cover 3 sky.
Big play there on the catch and run. And the Bills will move the chains. Allen. It returns it right back to Samuel. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Second down and a yard. Motion man is Shakir. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Has his man, it's Shakir. And he takes a shot at the end of that play.
You cover 3 cloud.
Now first and 10 at the 11. They'll give to Cook on the read option. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9. They run it again with Cook. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try to keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be stopped well short.
I know you won. We're not having that.
4th and 3.
Good catch, CJ.
Rarer by the year to see the franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
The kick by
Alright, he finally got his field goal.
And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead.
They messed up. They could have took the lead, but they got the lead. Got to fight it back and get the ball back at half.
And anytime
He's
you
got to
give
worry
the ball
about
up,
getting points in the
coach
field.
tells his defense, don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021,
Halfback, quick
that's
face.
one NFL coach turned his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
They'll start out on the ground as Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Nice jump on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Good catch, action.
Right on the
Good
chalk
catch.
at a 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Moving now, halfback power.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo
Good run, Barkley.
80 yards
Good
on
run.
the pickup, and now they'll have some options on
Halfback
second and
runs.
short. Up the middle with Barkley. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run.
He's talking about
Down to the
Barkley.
20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 40 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Give me levels.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Oh my God.
Early struggles. Now he's held a return. It's a loose football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bills
Damn,
come
I
to
thought
the
that
line
was
to start
6.
their next drive. They got the ball now.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was a pure 6
keeping
right
the other
there.
guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory.
That's
First
purely-
and 10. Now a
Dang, I
stoppage
thought I
here
had
as
that
we've
one
got
lined
Bill
up. I would have
shaking
kept him
up on
around,
the
challenged him
play.
for
So
3
not quite a
points.
first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Now Allen off the bootleg. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
Josh Allen, he's going to make
Josh
this
Allen,
up.
very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. They'll try the middle with Cook. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
That open man that time ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it.
Cover 3 Sky.
An absolute bullet.
Cover 3 Sky.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing now is Allen. Eluding the pressure right. He can't find a receiver and he's brought down.
Defense.
That time multiple defenders getting pressure and it's a loss of 6.
Return left. This is the only option they give
to
me.
kick it away.
Whew. That could have got ugly. They could have easily got a touchdown off of that. Easily.
A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return.
Yes, 2 interceptions. We know it's 2 interceptions.
Jalen Hurts in this offense trotting back out. Bottom line, he's got to figure things out. He's completed 3 passes, but 2 of them have been to the wrong team so far.
And when we talk about the best quarterbacks, we're usually talking about touchdown to interception ratio.
Yeah, slot
And
corner.
2 to 1 is acceptable, but the top line guys 3 to 1 or better is what they're looking for. Now we're talking about interceptions versus completions. That's not a ratio should ever be in any discussion.
And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. And we've got a lot more ahead of us here in Superbowl. Appreciate everyone joining us.
Trying to get
Superbowl
something out of
60 here
nose.
tonight. Time to begin the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin
Give me the
alongside
dagger.
Charles Davis up in the booth as we get set to resume play. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's got his
Big
target.
DK.
That's
Big
complete.
DK.
And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Big time DK.
Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Play action. Here's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
Great catch,
and
that
have
was.
it in the red
Oh
zone
no, who's
before he
down?
crosses over out of bounds. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man
Throw
shaking
him out
up.
louder? If he ain't really hurt, I'm going to bring him back out there.
Here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek,
back stretch.
and we'll take a break. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. 55 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off. This quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Halfback power.
Barkley is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll...
Jordan Mailata is out for the rest of the game. I can't bring him back. He has a bruised sternum. We have Brian. Yeah, Brian will be the next best option. All right. Okay.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit. And that's a nice job there, getting the safeties involved in run support.
Let's see. We need something where you have 4 wide
So the
receivers.
ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st. 3rd and goal, a big play in the Super Bowl. Here's Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Saquon Barkley. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And his guys have taken the lead. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley.
Kickoff middle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it to 26. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts. I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
Now Allen. Open man is Samuel, complete.
This is close.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch, not much yardage afterwards.
Here's Allen to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's
couldn't have better coverage than that.
Down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
More than over the chase.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman.
Oh, well, you got to be better than that.
Inside the 40 before being dropped. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10. As they've got things rolling on this drive. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Cover 6.
Allen now looks to throw.
We'll take that.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Big time, Mosley.
Picked off by the
Big time.
linebacker, C.J. Mosley.
I'm talking about Mosley. That's that stretch.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Chargers defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Flushed out right. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 4 yards the pickup, first down. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
He slams.
Throwing is Hurts. Out route pass complete to Goddard. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Dallas Goddard, of course, he'll do well in this stadium. He's got a first down.
Slants.
From the gun, it's Hurts. On the slant, here's Smith and Jigba. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he's going to have to eat this one. He's down he goes. Gregory Rousseau just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. So second and long, you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Barkley inside handoff. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 83 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on second and long, but it worked out for him.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
And they'll get him down right about the 20. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
What's that? Yeah, we'll take it from
now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. This will be a 37-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. They push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
And they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts
Nope.
as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So the shotgun snap to Allen.
We'll take that.
Struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Good
job by Justin Simmons.
Good time,
An unfortunate
Justin.
sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Here's Hurts to throw. Flush to his right. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first. Now another timeout called for by the offense as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. A first down carry for Barkley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. The kick by Allen is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. A final shot before half for Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. With a pick. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight. As we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. Here, it was the always dangerous Saquon Barkley with the impressive first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. This has certainly been a fun one to watch so far. We knew this was going to be a battle, but we have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side could play mistake-free football the rest of the way.
Yeah, put a field goal up at least.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Dragons offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability than an asset throughout the contest. And this
inside zone.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue with that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter. So plenty can still happen.
109 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Halfback stretch.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. They'll run it again with Barkley. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and 2, prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up the first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Partner, the Cowboys have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Barkley's hurt. Damn, he's having an amazing way. They have like 3 touchdowns. We on field goal range.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Hurts. Hit as he throws there incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least. If they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
Yep.
The kick by Elliott is good, and the lead stretches. 16-3 now.
So make sure Saquon is out on every play. I'm really going to need a 3rd backup, like a monster backup. It's one of the main things I'm going to look for this year.
Right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And they work this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far. As we run through some of the mistakes, it's darn near impossible to win in this league when you're turning the ball over at the frequency that they have.
Cover 4 quarters.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Wide.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Here's Allen. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. To throw, it's Allen.
We'll take that.
4th time tonight, it's an interception. Return stops. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
Well, the Honolulu offense making its return to the field now. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. First carry for Najee Harris. Powers throwing. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That good for 22 and a first down. They've kept him in check until that run. That's the first time he's really gotten loose in this game.
And they have to keep that in mind. Don't dwell on the fact that he finally had a big run. You kind of are counting on that as the game went on. Get back to what you were doing before. Start limiting him again.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's another carry for Harris. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Yeah, flat stretch.
They go play action with Hurts. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Well, that ball popped free. We can hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on him.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys,
Hurts fumbles it. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And he's able to get back to the 33-yard line.
That's the down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? And that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and a yard. Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Allen going to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like the lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
So nothing doing there. And it'll bring up the 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
That was a good catch.
James Cook from 3 yards out. And the Bills are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Such an art to dot the I, just get the feet in right there against the line before going out of bounds.
Such an incredibly graceful, athletic play, but also a lot of practice goes into it. They work on that to make sure that they learn how to train their feet to get down in bounds.
All right. We made a mistake. Did a couple of mistakes in this game, but luckily our defense got in.
5 plays there on that drive.
So we got to score again.
And it was James Cook finishing things off with a touchdown catch. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Honolulu offense making its return to the field now. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion when he picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and it passed it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Najee Harris, 59 yards. And the Dragons will extend their third-quarter lead here in this Super Bowl.
But I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They got there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Up next, the biggest quarter of the entire season. At the end of that, we get to crown a champion. We are through 3 here in Super Bowl 60. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Only 1 quarter left here in Super Bowl 60 as we get set to begin the 4th. Only 1 quarter left here in Super Bowl 60 as we get set to begin the 4th. To the air, Allen. Open man is Jordan, the tight end. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Now Allen. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And again, it's Allen. Has his man, it's Shakir. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he takes a shot at the end of that play.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
What an advantage having an elite guy to build a defensive line because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Throwing now is Allen. Shakir hauls it in. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now Allen. Completes to Shakir once again. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, 4th down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And the Bills are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Touchdown, Bills! Brevin Jordan from 8 yards out. And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Middle.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position. The Honolulu offense set to take over possession of the football. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A one-score game. Fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title. As they look to drain some time off this clock. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and when the offensive line is executed well today, try and get him over 100 yards.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Hurts sets up to throw it. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side.
I'm challenging that.
And they'll take over inside the 45.
I can't even challenge it.
4-yard line.
Come on, y'all. Let's step up.
Here's Allen following a fumble recovery. Throws it out loud and completes it to Samuel. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Motion man is Shakir. Here's Allen to throw it. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. And that's
what I'm talking about.
That could be the backbreaker. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. The Honolulu offense set to take over possession of the football.
Inside zone.
Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Throwing is Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught. It's the touchdown. And out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And these guys, so they're not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Don't even put it in the air no more. Just run and run the clock down.
Harris running straight ahead. And he is going to have a first down here. And that should be the one that seals a victory.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
Couldn't even go for the field goal. Just run the clock down. Take like 20 seconds off the clock. Call a timeout. Well, this is a Super Bowl. Don't make weirdo mistakes like that.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
I even take the risk of kicking a field goal for it to get blocked and ran back for 6 and I lose the game. So, yeah, we're going to do it the smart way out. Win the championship the smart way for the first one. Maybe we'll dominate another team we play later, but as it stands right now, I'm going to go ahead and take that knee.
Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout.
I don't know why we did it, but we went to their final walkthrough for some reason. And what did we say? Their last play in walkthrough was taking a knee and celebrating winning a Super Bowl. They wanted that visualization. They did it for real.
Yeah, they just scripted it out. Defense can't stop the clock, and they can watch the final seconds tick.
Sorry, gentlemen. I'm talking about great victory. Great victory.
So celebration down on the field for a good, hard-fought victory here.
Great
well,
victory.
Charles, I mean, when you look at the stat sheet, ultimately
Amazing.
one thing sticks
Amazing.
out like a sore
Hard-fought
thumb.
game.
One
Ring
side
me.
lost this
Come on,
game
ring
because
me.
they turned the ball over 4 times, and that was just too much for them to overcome.
And that number
Oh, they got the Gatorade
might as
bath
well be
now.
in neon because you're exactly right. It just jumps up from the stat sheet. Your eyes go right to it. And with that many turnovers, they really played themselves out of this game. Too careless with the football too many times. That cost
Bring
them
us
the
our
victory.
first belt. Bring us our first belt. So I'm talking about Randy. You got
Commissioner
Moss.
Goodell on the podium to make the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to a very worthy franchise.
MVP,
They
Najee
are
Harris.
your Super Bowl 60 champions. So that'll
Can't
conclude
go to
another
clutch when we need it.
captivating season of the NFL on EA Sports. So for Charles Davis and all the hardworking men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying good night from Santa Clara.
Amazing game. Dragons win their first championship. Jalen Hurts didn't even have his touchdown. He had a horrible day. The lanes wasn't there for him today, but the team held us down. The defense was great. Offense was great. We won our first Super Bowl. So happy for him. Did we lose our staff? Jonathan Gannon was fired as the head coach for the Cardinals. Antonio Pierce was fired as the Raiders coach. The Commanders cleaned house. So did the Lions and 49ers a bit. Okay, we got 89 staff points. Let's first deck out our coach. Alright, we gotta check out that player personnel, so. We need left and right tackles. We need halfbacks. So let's get this. Let's get this, and then guards, and then this. That's too much stuff you gotta buy. Obviously, let's put it on the coach. Increase the centers, because these dudes may leave, seeing as how we won the Super Bowl. Alright, let's put the 6 back in. So 6 plus 4 is 7, 8, 9, 10. Put them at somewhere around 8 or 9. Should be where it should be at. Takes a minute because you have to add it in by 5 millions. Alright, we just crossed 6. 300 million more and we should be good. Alright, just claim 7, 200 more, and we should be good. Really could just stop them at a solid $1 billion. That's 7. Yeah, should be closer to probably about 950. And just crossed 800, 150 more, or no, actually, yeah, 200. Because we're going to put it at 9, or should I put it at 1? You should put it at $1 billion. Because they have $400 something million left over. So that's only fair to put the 6 in the right way instead of screwing them over as a team. I'm going to use a lot in free agency. Alright, 10 counts. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. 1B with a billion. It's a lot. Okay, let's move forward a little bit into staff week. See what we got up next. We got the staff points working, right? Oh, okay, let's get the stats on, can we get the stats on the game? Like, what the stats, the new messages. Looks like the divisions are, it's time to prepare for another playoff run. It's true. After another playoff run is ours, and we'll be playing at home. Let's give home a little show. I wanted to see the stats from the game. Oh, who won the in-season awards? MVP was Lamar Jackson. Coach of the year was Nick Sirianni. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Jalen Hurts had a pretty good season, 26 for 23. He could do better with interceptions next year, but he did throw for 3,800 yards and throw for 26 touchdowns. Saquon Barkley had a 1,100-year season with 15 touchdowns. Najee had a 408 season with 6 touchdowns. DK Metcalf, nobody had 1,000 yards, but everybody had touchdowns, which is great. Defense, we had some heck of sacks, interceptions, 2 players with sacks. Jalen Carter had 16, Hassan Reddick had 16. Chase Young had 8.5, 39 tackles. Mosley was stepping up there as well. I saw Mosley with a couple interceptions this season. Yeah, he actually had 6 interceptions. And he's a mentor now, so that's going to help the other middle linebackers. All right, so we can jump forward a week. All right, view retirements. Cameron Jordan retired, Marcus Mariota, Cameron Hayward, the Honey Badger retired, Adam Thielen, Daquan Jones, Eric Kendricks, Michael Thomas, David, the guy had David, he's retiring. The center for the Packers is retiring, and the right guard is retiring as well. So they lost their center and right guard. Micah Hyde retiring, Tyron Smith retiring from the Jets, Aaron Rodgers retiring after 21 years, Brandon Schefter after 11. The left tackle, Jake Matthews on the Falcons, retiring after 12. Kirk Cousins after 14. Matthew Judon has retired after 10 years, so he's done. And then Lane Johnson retired after 13 years. He's done as well. DeMarcus Lawrence retired from the Cowboys. Cody Whitehair retired from the Colts. Travis Kelce retired from the Chiefs. DeAndre Hopkins retired from the Chargers. Stephon Gilmore retired from the Broncos. Charles Leno retired from the Bengals. Randy Gregory is retiring after 11 years. Nelson Aguilar is retiring after 11 years. Jerick McKinney's retiring after 12. Cordell Patterson is retiring after 13 years. Joe Flacco after 18 years. Okay. Matt Barkley after a certain amount of years too. So they said staff moves. So let's see if we lost our staff. This was other staff. Did we lose our staff? Nope. We'll see how long that lasts if it comes up. What week are we in? Are we in franchise week? We in staff week. Upgrades available for players. The dude's on the bench. DK Metcalf, not even the bench, dude's in the game. Put on his physical, take him to 95. We're getting Devontae back next year. I forgot about that. 4 break tackle, 1 catching, 1 medium route, 2 short route, 1 spectacular catch, 3 trucking. He is now an X Factor. That's great. We've worked him up to X Factor. Because I don't think this... He might have been that out the bat, though. Chase Young puts us on speed rusher. Taking him to 91. 1 agility, 2 awareness, 2 block shedding, 1 change of direction, 1 play recognition, 5 power moves, 1 pursuit, 1 tackle. Superstar. Ben Preston, our kicker. You can keep him on the practice squad again. Next year, I might actually put him in a game, to tell you the truth. Rome Wilson, a wide receiver that was getting better, put this on deep threat. He can go back to cut 3 catching traffic, 1 deep route, 2 medium routes, 2 spectacular catch. I'm probably going to go ahead. Hold on a second. Ron Wilson, he has some great stats, and he doesn't drop the ball. Which I think we'll have to look through it and see who's going to stick and who's not. But that's on Agile with Ricky. 2 impact blocking, 1 lead block, 3 pass block, 1 pass block finesse. Star. Malik, the wide receiver, puts us on deep threat. 1 catching traffic, 1 deep route, 3 medium route, 3 release. Normal. Cody Munch. This is on playmaker. Oh, Brendan Rice, excuse me. Brendan Rice. 2 catching, 2 deep route, 2 medium route, 1 short route, 1 spectacular, 1 spin move. Normal. Cody Munch puts us on power. 1 awareness, 2 lead block, 2 run block, 1 run block finesse. Star. Okay, those are retirements. What did our draft picks come out to be? Number 8, number 16, number 108, and number 110. Okay. Come on, hopefully we don't lose our staff. Please don't steal my staff. Oh, they left. Crap, they left. Okay, I'm back. 7 players ready to negotiate. I gotta fill my staff first. Buffalo's coordinator was nice, but he's from Andy Reid's camp and the Green Bay Packers. What's he looking for? He's an offensive coordinator too. Open field moves, quarterback guru, throw under pressure, break sack, power running, exactly what we do. Boost the fullback up and then boost the break tackle. Not much for the wide receivers. Open field moves, agility. Here we go, change of direction, spin move, acceleration for halfbacks and wide receivers. Okay. What's the other guy got? Quick throws. I don't like that. And I don't like that he has a quarterback already filled out. Detroit and Indiana. Here we go, vertical threat. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Throw power for quarterback, throw under pressure. Jumping for wide receivers. Catching for wide receivers, a spectacular catch. I kind of like Nick better. He's X Factor ready. Where's the other guy? Let me see his other guy, Brendan. He has quick throws, similar to the same thing. But he has catching traffic for wide receivers and catching for halfbacks and wide receivers. We're going to go with Buffalo's old guy, Brandon Williamson. So we're going to go back as the offensive coordinator. Defensive coordinator, any coaches out there? Nobody? Okay. Larry Drake is from Houston and Tampa Bay. Inside 4-3, second level. Okay, I like this. Play recognition for quarterbacks. Yep, that's what I wanted. Hire Larry Drake. Alright, so all those points are going to go towards the coaches. Seven players ready to negotiate. Who's that? Jalen Carter, accept his option. Action Jackson Smith and Jobu accept his option. Bryce Young accept his option. Dalton Kincaid accept his option. Tulio Potu. I do have Nolan Smith, but I think this dude is very good. Let's hold off on it and see. Okay, Nolan Smith. Jeremiah Trotter. Okay, I want to negotiate with Trotter first. I'm trying to lock you up for a long period of time. So about $5 million and 2.5 there. 52 over 7. Got him on a 7-year deal. Nolan Smith. 6 years, $36 million. I'm willing to raise it to 4 even. 4 or 5 there. 51 over 6. So I'm talking about. Okay, Tulio Potu, I'm willing to offer him a good deal as well. 6 years, $56 million. I would say raise this to 4 or 5. 65 over 6. Franchise tag him. Yeah, that's what I thought. There are no players to be signed. Okay. Now we get a look at the elusive. Hopefully we get a look at the elusive full free agency. Combine results. No. Oh, you know what? Show me. Oh, I should have went to free agency before free agency started. But, okay, show me free agency. Okay, Joe Thuney's out there. Has a real big interest in coming to the team. Okay. So Joe Thuney's out there. Marcus Williams. Oh, Marlon Humphrey. 85 cornerback has interest to come to the team. Right tackle, I take a run at. Brian Robinson Jr. Okay. It's a good halfback. Geno Stone. Tyler Lockett is out there. You might be able to work a deal out with Lockett. Trent Brown will make a great right tackle backup. Jonathan Jones is 32 years old. Might be able to work something out. Shaq Mason, Ryan Ramczyk is out there. Drew Tranquil. Oh man, David Montgomery's out there. Ford. Alex Kappa. Just looking at some of the people that are out here. Because we got some good draft picks. I'm glad I franchise tagged that one bull. John Runyon might be nice. Kears Byers. Got all these stars people are forgetting about. That's why they went to free agency. Alvin Kamara, Tyler Higbee. Deontay Jackson. Okay. So let me see my roster. Did Mosey, what do they look like now? Can I see, say, regression? Okay, so at quarterback, I don't believe in Malik Willis anymore or Joe Milton. I think they're both practice squad quarterbacks. Najee Harris came through. Tyler Algier is another story. I may trade him out for a very good halfback. What's that fullback looking like? He's already at 81. Okay, so Devontae Smith is back. Action Jackson's behind him. And Dotson is behind him. So that gives 5 wide receivers. Now, if we went 6, it would be Hollywood, Marquise Brown. But I feel like Hollywood I may keep, or Rome Wilson. I don't know yet. I haven't made my mind up. Tight end is still good. Left tackle looks good. Left guard needs a backup. Center needs a backup. We have a good amount of right guards that have come in. Brian's our new right tackle. Hassan didn't drop that much. He's at 89. His morale's still up. Huff is still at 81. Chase Young is a 91. So whereas Hassan's 89, Chase is a 91. Josh Sweat's 81. Stevens tackle, Ed Oliver's 84. Jordan Davis is at 80. McNeil is at 82. But I like using Jordan Davis over Ed Oliver. Matthew Judon retired on us, so we're gonna need a left outside linebacker. I'm thinking probably Thule. Give him that starting spot, or maybe take a run at another left or right outside linebacker. All the cornerbacks are looking nice. They all came through correctly. Kelly Ringo came out nice. Reed Blankenship had a great year. Sidney Brown. He had a good year, but CJ is still a 90, and Justin's just an 87. Okay. And we have the 8th pick, the 16th pick, and the 108 and 110. Okay, and free agency open. Okay. So this has been super fun. I had an amazing time with you guys and gals tonight during this nighttime stream. I don't want to keep anybody too much longer than it needs to be. Look for me tomorrow on TikTok, Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be looking to make this video available on the YouTube channel and www.sr, also on sr51media.com. You can view game stats, podcasts, and videos of playbacks just like this. So if you're watching back on playback, be sure to go on over to TikTok at sr51media. And kick.com, that is kick.com, kick.com. Subscribe over there. And I'm on Twitter as well. And I'm also can announce that I'm working on Discord for the community. So I'll keep you updated on that. Probably talk about it tomorrow. My opinion as far as with some of the other news, I'm going to hold off till tomorrow so that way everybody can hear it. That way I don't have to repeat myself. But you guys and gals have a great rest of your night. Be safe, be blessed. And I'll see you in tomorrow's stream. Peace.